How to add an extra 50K in monthly recurring revenue to your business in the next 45 days. If you are making a living as an agency owner, a coach, a consultant, and you are trading your hours for dollars, there often comes a point where you begin to wonder, this is it? Can my business ever scale without me having to do all the work myself? Then the concept for a more predictable, a more scalable business model starts to flow around your mind. Perhaps you're running your agency with a team, but despite that, you still depend on project to project revenue to keep the light on. If only your business model is allowed for more predictability and more scalability. And you know what? I've been there. My name is Yunus, founder of hybridscaling.com. We partner with agencies, coaches, and consultants to help them introduce systems in their business and scale effortlessly. My goal in this video is to help you go from selling a commodity to selling a hybrid service, or let's say a productized service. And you know what? I've been there. My name is Yunus, founder of hybridscaling.com. We partner with agencies, coaches, and consultants to help them introduce systems in their business and scale effortlessly. And my goal in this video is to help you go from selling a commodity, selling your time, selling your energy, to selling a hybrid offer, a productized service. Because as an agency owner, a coach, or a consultant, you're literally exchanging your time and your energy for dollars, which make you a commodity. And now you might ask me why. Simply because everybody else in your industry, your competitors, have the same energy and offering the same damn thing. I mean, you have nothing to differentiate yourself from your competition. The only thing you have is time and energy. And guess what? Your competitor also have the same thing. So what edge do you have over your competitors? What? Nothing. And with the traditional model, you face generally five major obstacles, five major problems. One is scalability limitation. In a traditional agency model, the capacity to scale services is often directly tied to the number of working hours available from the staff. Since agencies typically trade their time for money, your ability to scale your business to take on more clients is limited by the working hours your team have. Obstacle number two is difficult in charging premium prices. Traditional agencies often struggle to charge higher rate because the market view your time and your expertise as a commodity. In a saturated market where many agencies offer similar products, standing out and justifying higher prices become challenging. Because even me myself, when I had my agency, I faced this multiple times. I mean, everyone in your industry, your competitor are offering your service, let's say for 1,500 or 2K or maybe maximum 3K. And you want to sell that service for 5K, 10K. How will you justify that price to your client while everybody else in your industry, in your space, are selling the same thing 5 times lower than you? How can you justify that? Since the only edge you have over your competition is time and energy. Guess what? They also have the same thing, so you have no edge over them. And the obstacle number three is differentiating yourself from the competition. As I said here, when every competitor in your market is offering the same service based on their time and expertise, differentiating yourself becomes difficult. This limits the agency's ability to stand out in a crowded market. I mean, you have nothing else to stand out. You have nothing else to differentiate yourself from the competition. You guys are offering the same thing, and the only thing you have is more working hours and energy. And guess what? Your competition has the same thing. So ask yourself, how can you differentiate yourself from the competition? Because if 99% of the people, or let's say 90% of the people in your market are doing the same thing, you need something to rise above the competition. You need something to differentiate yourself. Otherwise, you'll be making the same mistake and the same money. There's no way you can scale. That's the truth. Obstacle number four is dependency on constant client acquisition. Since service delivery in an agency model is directly tied to the time, there is a continuous need to acquire new clients as each project ends, leading to an unstable revenue. And obstacle number five is operational complexity. Managing a traditional agency involves juggling multiple clients at the same time. If you want to make crazy money, let's say 5 figures a month, you need multiple clients since you are not charging high enough for each client. So the fact that you have to handle multiple clients at the same time, project and deadline often lead to operational complexity that can affect service quality and client satisfaction. Let's say you have 5 employees and your goal is to make, 20K a month. But the only way you can make 20K a month is to handle 10 clients since you're selling your service for 2K a month. So you need 10 clients to make your 20K a month. Or the number of employees you have, which is 5, cannot handle 10 clients at the same time. And since you want to stick to your goal, which is making 20K a month, the quality of your service and the satisfaction of your client won't be that good. So on the long run, you will lose client because the quality is not that good and they are not satisfied enough to stay with you for months. And you might ask me, Yunus, how do you know about all of these problems, all of these obstacles? This is me. Okay, a year ago, I was living in Bali. I started a short form agency in the early 2023 and scaled that agency past 20K a month in less than 4 months. So I went from zero, I mean, not really zero because I had one of my agency before, but selling different services. But with this new agency, I went from zero to 20K a month in less than 4 months. And then the inevitable happened. It became more and more difficult to scale due to the high competition and the low charging rate. Okay, the high competition and the low charging. Wait, I started to notice that when I decided to scale, everyone was offering short form services at the time. I mean, even to this day, it's one of the services in the SMM industry that is booming right now. I won't say right now it's really booming because it started in early 2020, let's say 2022, in early 2021 with Andrew Tate and stuff. And now everybody's offering that because it's a big need. But the problem is you have problem differentiating yourself from the competition. You cannot charge higher enough because right now we have AI and stuff. So everyone was offering the same service with a ridiculous pricing. And that's where I started asking myself the same questions you are asking yourself right now. This is it. How can I charge premium prices for my service? How can I raise above the competition? Is there any business model that allows more predictability and more scalability? And the last one made me think a lot. Is there any business model that is more predictable and more scalable? And these questions were hunting me down for weeks, even months. And in August 2023, I decided to shut down my short form agency and kept only 2 clients just to pay my bills. Bro, I needed that because I needed to survive. So I kept only 2 clients while figuring out something else to do. And in September 2023, I left Bali and went to Morocco and then Tunisia with the only goal to reach 100K per month with a business model that is more predictable and more scalable. I tried the growth operation and the SaaS industry and failed miserably in both. And the worst part was I had only a month till December to make money because the 2 clients I kept from my short form agency ended up leaving. So I had no money coming in. I had no revenue. So I had only 1 month to make money. And I'm in a position where I don't know what type of business I'm gonna launch. And the business I had, I shut it down because I'm not satisfied enough with it. It's not scalable, it's not predictable. Of course, I was making money before I decided to shut it down. But my goal was to make 100K a month since I started my online business 4 or 5 years ago. And I realized that my short form agency cannot help me make that kind of money. I mean, it was possible because like if I'm making 20K per month with 7 to 10 clients, the only thing I needed to make my 100 grand a month is to get new client, is to get more client every time. If you guys know something about business, new client every month or every time is not the answer to all your questions. You need something that is sustainable. And after failing in the SaaS industry and growth operation, I decided to go back to the agency model because it's what I know. But this time with a new approach. And I asked myself this simple question. Yunus, why most of your clients were leaving after 3 to 4 months working with you? And answering this question made me realize that with my short form services, with my short form offer, I was solving only 1 problem out of 5 for my client. So that being said, there is no way my client was going to make money just because he has followers and views. No way. The thing is, if they don't know how to transform the views and the followers into actual buying customers, they won't make any dime. No matter how many views and followers I get them, if they have a shitty offer or don't know how to deliver to their client, they won't make any money. Let's be honest with that. So having followers and views is good, but also you need some skills, some competence behind to transform the followers and the views you have into actual buying customers. And to give you a proof of what I just said, I remember this. A client once told me, Yunus, you don't understand. I'm literally paying you out of my own pocket. Sure, you're getting me followers and view, but it's not making me any money. Guys, listen up. Did you hear what I just said? My client told me, man, you don't understand. I'm literally paying you out of my damn pocket. Okay, you're getting me views and followers, but it's not making me any money. I mean, if you are a business owner in the online space, in the physical space, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just make a pause and reflect on what I just said. Because when a client pays you money, he expects one of these 2 things from you. Either you make him more money or you make him gain more time. And me, in my case, my goal is supposed to make him money. But the guy said, I'm not making him any money. He has to pay me literally out of his own pocket. So actually, he is at loss. And that's why I came to the conclusion that what I was offering was enough. I mean, I have to be honest with myself, okay? And I understand my promise to my client was not to get me money, but it was like, okay, I'm going to get you views and followers. But at the end of the day, he is in business. And if you guys know something about business, the goal of business is to make money. Nothing else. If you're not making money, bro, you're just wasting your time. The goal of your business, or if you are in business, is to make money. If you're not making money, I don't know, something wrong with you. I mean, if you're okay with that, something really wrong with you. So I came to the conclusion that what I was offering wasn't enough. I had to change something. And with all the data and experience I have, and also, I have to give credit to Alex Hormozi, okay? I have to give him credit. After reading Hormozi 100 Million Offer book, I decided to create something so good. I mean, I'm gonna add more O's here. I decided to create something so good that any person would feel stupid saying no to me. And the only way to do that is to take my client from where he is to where he wanna be. I mean, take my client from his current situation to his desired outcome. In another word, bridge the gap from where he is now to where he want to be. You have to identify where is your client right now and where he want to be. Once you define those two, where he is and where he want to be, there is a lot of little problems in between that stop your client from experiencing the life he wants. And once you identify those little problems, your goal as a business owner is to solve all those problems one by one, so your client will experience his desired outcome. That's the only goal. And by doing that, the hybrid model was born. Just defining where my client is and where he wants to be and bridging the gap, just like that, guys, my hybrid model was born. Now, let me introduce you to the hybrid model, a more predictable and a more scalable business model that all your internet gurus are using now. I told you guys from the very beginning, my goal is to build a business that is allowed for more predictability and more scalability. And I made you the promise that I'm going to take you from selling a commodity to selling a hybrid service, a productized service. And the hybrid model is a business model, okay, that is more predictable and more scalable. And now you might ask, what is the hybrid model? I'm going to explain everything in detail for you. But in order for you to understand this new model, I have no choice but to take you way back to the very beginning of business. Here's one thing you have to understand. Before, in the world of business, there were only two types of stuff, two types of offering you could sell. Either you sell a product or you sell a service. That's it. There's nothing else you could sell. Either you sell a physical product or a service. That's it. There's nothing else you could sell. And the idea with the hybrid model is to combine both a service and a product to create a new offering. By combining a product and a service, we'll create something that we call a productized service, a hybrid offer, a new type of stuff we could sell in the market. Now let's see what is a product and what is a service. A product is a tangible item or a physical good that is produced, sold to consumer or other businesses. It's something you can see, touch, and typically consume. I mean, a product is tangible, it's something you can see and touch, and a service is not tangible, it's not something you can see or touch. And the idea with the hybrid model is combining the best aspect of a product and the best aspect of a service to create something new. That's exactly what the hybrid model is. And here we have three entrepreneurs in the online space that are using this model successfully. First, you have Serge. Second, you have Ravi Abuvala and Alex Hormozi. And to give you an idea, I don't know if you know all of them. For example, Serge, 2 years ago, he has his appointment setting agency, making 30K per month, struggling to make 30K per month. And then he shut down his appointment agency and create what he calls today client acquisition, build and release offer. Guys, he was struggling to make 30K per month, and he went from struggling to make 30K per month to making 600,000 per month in 90 days. That's completely crazy. And in 2 years, he made more than 8 million with his build and release offer. I don't know if you guys know Serge, but his build and release offer is similar to the hybrid model. The same for Ravi Abuvala. I mean, he was doing good 4 or 5 years ago, with his marketing agency, making 300K per month, but his margin were very low. Of course, he was making 300K per month, but his margin were very, very low. And he went from stagnant at 300K per month to making 25 million in less than 5 years with scaling with system. Scaling with system is the offer he's pushing right now, okay? He made 25 million in less than 5 years by just changing something in his business. And here's Alex Hormozi. I mean, the guy doesn't need introduction from me. We all know him. I mean, I hope you do, because if you don't know him, man, something wrong, man. I don't know if you guys know this about Hormozi, but a few years ago, he was sleeping in his parent-in-law basement because he couldn't offer to pay his rent. And he lost everything in his gym business 2 or 3 times, something like that. And today he's making 17 million a month and more than 200 million a year with acquisition.com. What do all of these guys have in common? If you guys have noticed, you will realize that the biggest switch for them happened when they switch from selling a commodity to selling a productized service. In another word, selling their time to selling an infrastructure. Now you know what's the hybrid model. It's a combination of a product and a service. It combines the best aspect of a product and a service. I mean, completely the opposite of what the agency model is. It is more predictable and more scalable. That's where I got the name hybrid model. Because in the hybrid protocol, you have to understand one thing. Some parts are done for you. Some are done with you. And some of them do it yourself. So by doing that, you create an offer that is hybrid, like a hybrid car, a hybrid athlete, a hybrid this, hybrid that. And I remember this, when I was trying to figure out a new business model to launch, I mean, I spent months studying guys, studying Ormoses, studying Ravi Abuvala, studying the big names in the industry. And I said to myself, I have to create something that combine multiple stuff. And that's how I get the name hybrid. And I was surprised when I went to GoDaddy to buy the domain that hybrid scaling was available. Because if you guys don't know, to buy a .com domain nowadays is impossible. And that day when I went on GoDaddy and tried hybridscaling.com, it was available. I said, bro, this is a calling for me. This is a calling for me. I mean, I'm going to push this new model. I'm going to push this new thing. This is my first YouTube video. And every week, I'm going to make a new video for you guys. The thing is to push this new model and help you guys to experience true success. Now, let's be honest, okay? If your goal here is to make like a 5K a month or maybe 10K per month and stop there with your business, maybe this is not for you. I'm going to be honest. I won't waste your time. But if your goal is to take your business to the new level, to the new height, then the hybrid model is exactly what you need. Now let's see how to implement the hybrid protocol in any given business. I don't care what type of business you have. Short form agency, Facebook ad, Google ads, SMMA, whatever. The hybrid protocol is built to be introduced in any type of business. Let's dive straight into the heart of scaling any business. The 5 pillars of the hybrid scaling protocol. Each pillar represents a core area that every business needs to master in order to scale efficiently and sustainably. The hybrid model is a system, is a combination of multiple stuff. So we call it a system. The first pillar is value creation. You have to have an offer that is built to scale. The second is attention flow, attention generation. The third pillar, lead flow. The fourth pillar, deal flow, closing. And the last one is operation. Now let's go see them one by one in detail. By the way, guys, we got 3 exclusive spots available for 3 driven business owners who are ready to scale their business and pass multiple 5-figure a month. If you are a business owner and you are looking to replace your outdated strategy with streamlined and scalable processes, then this is for you. Hit the link in the description, book your call, and let my team and I build and implement the hybrid model in your business. The goal here is to take it to the next level. The goal here is to allow you to experience more freedom through success so you can enjoy life. All you have to do is to hit the link in the description, book your call, and let my team and I do our part. Here we have the 5 pillars of the hybrid protocol, of the hybrid model. And each pillar represents a core value that every thriving business needs in order to scale. And first up of the hybrid protocol, we have value creation, the offer. Okay, this is where your business core value, core offer is created. It's not just about what you sell. It's how what you sell stand out in a crowded market. Okay, you need to ask yourself this question: do my product or service solve a unique problem in a unique way, in a particular way? And to do that, you need to pick your niche. Okay, you need to define exactly who is your ideal client. What type of person can get a result easily from your product? And after that, you define what you're gonna sell to them. What is your product? What type of product you're gonna offer to that specific group of person? And after that, how you're gonna communicate your offer, your product to that person. And after you define that, you go to create in your offer. And as I said from the beginning, to create an irresistible offer, okay, to create something so good that every single person will feel stupid saying no to you, first you need to define where he is, where that person is, and where he wants to be. And once you define those two, you solve every little problem in between, you bridge the gap. That's going to be your offer, that's going to be the solution. And the second pillar of the hybrid protocol is attention flow, attention generation. We're living in an attention economy. You need to grab attention. No matter how, you need to grab attention. Because if you notice, in today's world, the person that has attention will make money. That's the name of the game. That's the rule this day. So you need to grab attention for your business. And it doesn't matter how, either through content marketing, through social media, you need to grab attention. You start by defining the different category of content, the type of content you're gonna use. You generate idea and you create content for every single one of these platforms: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest. Everywhere you can, you need to be there and grab attention. And the third pillar of the hybrid protocol is lead flow. The attention you got at the second pillar, it's time now to transform that attention into high qualified lead. You might need to set up processes and system to collect lead effectively, ensuring you have a steady stream of high qualified lead. Then there is deal flow. Okay, you have to understand this. Deal flow is crucial because it's where lead are converted into money, into revenue. This involves sales tactic, closing strategy that turn prospect into revenue. And the last protocol of the hybrid protocol is operation. Operations is what keeps the engine running smoothly. Okay, this part covers everything, and I literally mean everything. Okay, from your daily activity to how your organization handle the back-end processes that support your growth, that support your success. Now that we have covered the 5 essential pillars that every thriving business need, let's take it a step further. Look at it as a building. Okay, we have laid the foundation with our 5 pillars, and now we are about to add floors to elevate your business. Okay, the 5 pillars of the hybrid protocol represent the foundation of your business. And now you have the foundation with the 5 pillars, but you need to elevate your business. You need to add floor to your building, to your business, in order for you to reach new height, to experience more success, new success. And you have to do that without overloading your existing infrastructure. And here we have the layer of scalability. And as I mentioned from the very beginning, that our goal here, that my goal here is to help you build a business model that is predictable and scalable. And when we talk about scalability, you have to understand the levels, the layers of scalability, because scalability isn't just about growth, it's about smart growth. It evolves layers that, when properly aligned, allow a business to expand without proportionally increasing in cost or complexity. And here's how I see it. First layer, your business model. Your business model must be designed to scale. Guys, listen up. I will never say it enough. Everything starts from the beginning. If you want to scale your business, you have to have a business model that's scalable. And in my case, I learned that from the hard way. And today I'm here to use my experience as example for you, to show you what I've been through, so you guys can avoid the same mistake I made. Okay? Or maybe you are doing that, but now you have the opportunity, you have the chance to deviate that and then go experience true success, go experience real success. And if your current business is not scalable, like me in the past with my short-form agency, the short-form agency wasn't a business model that is designed to scale. I mean, I could scale it, but at what price? Okay, what I have to pay in order to scale that business to 100 grand a month? Because if you need to sell one of your hand, your head, your eyes to scale your business, it doesn't work fit. The purpose of business is to give you time, freedom, to give you choice. But now you have a business, you cannot even take a day off or a week off, because if you decide to do that, everything will fall apart. It happened to me multiple times. So I know what I'm talking about, man. That's why your business model from the very beginning must be designed to scale. This means it should support increased demand without similar increase in effort. And the second layer, we have your systems and your infrastructure. These are the technical and structural foundation of your company. Systems should integrate seamless with each other, and your infrastructure must be robust enough to handle your growth. Because if you want to scale to 100 grand a month, but your infrastructure can only handle 20K per month, you're going to do damage to yourself and your business. And the third layer are your processes. Scalable processes are often automated. They should be documented so they can be replicated as your team grows. The goal here is to ensure that the quality of your product, of your service, doesn't degrade as volume increase. That's the goal. And the last layer of scalability is automation. Okay, this part is crucial for scaling effectively. Automation involves using technology to perform repetitive tasks, freeing up human resources for more strategy work. It helps maintain consistency and efficiency, especially critical as your business grow. The more you grow, the more money you make, the more clients you have, you need to free up human resources. Every single area of your business that you can replace with AI, with automation, you need to do it, because our time is the most valuable assets we have. And the purpose of these layers is to allow you to put your time where it's more valuable. Because as a business owner, trust me, your time is more valuable where it produces the most result. And handling everything by yourself won't help you grow. That's why these layers are here to help you not just scale, but smart scale, smart growth. And you have to keep that in mind if you are serious about scaling your business. And everything here is to allow you to scale efficiently, okay? But now, how do we supercharge that growth? We have the foundation, which are the pillars, and now we add floors to elevate your business to new height. But how we supercharge that growth so you can experience true success? To do that, enter the power of leverage. We are going to dive into 4 types of leverage that can truly transform how far and how fast your business can grow. I'm going to repeat this again. How far and how fast your business can grow. I bet you know somebody in your environment that has been in business for over a decade now, but still struggling to make a living out of his business. You know why? Because he doesn't have the right processes in place. So with everything I'm sharing with you here, it will allow you to go faster and to go far. You don't want to experience success for just 2-3 years. No, you want to experience success for the rest of your life. Because it's about working smarter, not harder, okay? Maximizing what you do the best and letting smart strategy multiply your success, multiply your effort, okay? If you have to put 1 and get 1, there is a problem, okay? You have to put 1 and get at least 3, 4, 5, 6 there. That's the positive part of Facebook ads. With your ads, you put $1 and your goal is to get back $3, $4, $5. But if you have to put $1 and then get $1 back, what's the purpose of doing the ads? Exactly, none. It's maximizing what you do the best and let the smart strategy amplify, multiply your action, multiply your effort. Now we have the concept of leverage, and in general we have 4 levels of leverage. I mean, most people say 4 types of leverage, but me, I like using the word level just to differentiate myself from from everybody in the industry, okay? We have 4 levels of leverage, and here we have a quote of Archimedes. He's the father of leverage. He said, "Give me a place to stand and a lever long enough, I will move the world. Give me a place to stand and a lever long enough, I will move the world." And Naval identifies 4 types of leverage that can be used to amplify your business effort. First, we have labor, capital, product, and media. Okay, labor leverage. This involves using other people's time and effort to achieve your business goal. When you hire employees, contractor, or freelancer, you are leveraging their skill and labor to expand your output. It's a way to scale your business by multiplying the work that can be done without relying solely on your own effort. As I said, if your business required, let's say 30 hours per day to handle everything, and you can only work 8 to 10 hours a day, it means you need other people's time to reach that 30 hours per day. And second, we have capital leverage. This form of leverage involves using money to fuel your growth. Capital leverage can come in the form of investments, loan, or even reinvesting the profit. The idea is to use financial resources to accelerate your growth, whether through marketing expansion or improving your structure. And then we have code or product, okay? This refers to creating a product or using technology like software or automation that scale independently of your time. For example, once you build a software or a product, it can be sold and distributed without requiring. It's a powerful form of leverage because it allows you to reach more customers without the need for additional manual work. Let me give you an example. I have this iPhone, right? Who created it? Steve Jobs, Apple, whatever. So let's say they created the first Apple. Let's say they created the first iPhone. So in order for them to sell that iPhone to thousands of people, they need to create thousands of iPhone to they need to so it means to sell their iPhone to thousand. So it means to sell their iPhone to thousands of clients. They need to produce thousands of iPhone. So every time they have a new client, they have to put in more work. They have to put in more work and more time to produce the same product. And in the other hand, we have Facebook. Okay, Facebook has been created once, and today we have more than 3. And today we have, I think, almost 3 billion people using Facebook monthly. So to conclude, we can say Facebook is a better form of leverage than iPhone. Now we are not talking about the amount of money they're making each, but when we talk about leverage, Facebook is a better form of leverage than a product, a physical product, which iPhone is. And the last form of leverage is media. Media leverage is about using content such as social media, podcast, video, okay, is to scale your reach. With media, you can broadcast your message to a larger audience with minimal incremental effort. This form of leverage is particularly effective for building brand, attracting customers, and creating authority in your field. And I'm gonna give you an example for this type of leverage, okay? For example, this video, I just created once, okay? Right now I'm recording it. But after I finish recording it, editing it, and post it on YouTube, guess how many people can see it, okay? Millions of people. I don't know if it's gonna get into million views, okay? That will be fantastic. But it has the possibility to reach thousands, millions of people. And guess what? I just created it at once. I don't need to put more work and more time for it to reach more people. And out of the people that will see this video, maybe, not maybe, the goal is some of you guys become clients of hybridscaling.com, and we help you introduce systems and processes in your business so you can scale effortlessly, so you can experience true success. That's the goal. And this video has the potential to reach thousands of people, millions of people. And when we talk about leverage, this is the perfect example, because leverage allows you to put one input and 3 output. That's the goal. This form of leverage is certainly one of the most powerful form of leverage out of the 4. And each of these type of leverage allows you to multiply your effort and achieve more without directly increasing the resources or time you invest. Together we form a robust framework for scaling a business efficiently. So guys, here we have seen the problem you are facing with the agency model, okay, the obstacle you are actually facing in your business. And then we have seen a little bit of my story, okay, what gave me the right to make this video and to say everything I'm saying right now. And after that, I introduce you guys to this new model, hybrid scaling, okay, a much predictable and a much scalable business model that all the internet gurus are using today. And then how to implement the hybrid protocol in any given business. It doesn't matter what type of business you have. The hybrid protocol is designed to be introduced in any kind of business, in any type of business. Okay, you have the 5 pillars of the hybrid protocol: value creation, attention flow, lead flow, deal flow, and operation. These 5 pillars represent the foundation of a thriving business, okay? But it's not enough. Once you have the foundation, you need to add floor. We have the layer of scalability. Your business model must be designed to be scalable. Your system and infrastructure must be robust enough to handle growth, to support your growth. You have to have processes and systems that can be replicated as your team grows. And you need automation to free up human resources that will allow you to gain on more time, so you can put that time where it's more valuable. After that, you have to supercharge your growth, okay? How fast and how far can you go? You enter the concept of leverage. We have 4 types of leverage: labor, capital, product, and media. Each of these types of leverage allow you to multiply your effort and achieve more success without increasing the resources or time you invest. And now let's talk about the benefits of using this new model, the hybrid model, the hybrid protocol. Let's see why the hybrid model is such a game changer for scaling your business, for scaling any business. The beauty with the hybrid model lies in its balance between automation and personalization. It also lies in the leverage it creates in your business. Here's what you get by adopting the hybrid model, the hybrid protocol, okay? First, we have efficiency without losing quality. By automating repetitive tasks, you free up time to focus on the thing that matter the most: building relationship and offering high value service. Because as a business owner, as a CEO, your goal is to build a relationship and offer high value services to your client, to create something so good that every single person will feel stupid saying no. And second, scalability with control. The systems of the hybrid protocol allow your business to grow without overwhelming you. Whether you are managing 5 clients or 50 clients, the framework remains solid and adaptable, okay? It's built to adapt as your business grows, as your team grows. And we have consistency and predictability. With well-implemented system, your processes become repeatable, which lead to consistent result and a predictable workflow that's easy to scale, okay? And the last benefit is increased revenue with less friction. Instead of constantly chasing clients, as we mentioned here, what it is, dependency on constant client acquisition. So instead of chasing client or sales, your system and processes work together to attract lead, convert them into customer, into cash, and upsell with minimal effort of your part. So the whole goal of this video is to show you a new model, a new way of scaling online businesses. I mean, of scaling any type of business. Because by adopting the hybrid model, not just you are building a business, you are also creating a machine that runs smoothly, scale effortlessly, and frees you from the operational bottleneck that keep most entrepreneurs stuck. So by adopting the hybrid model, you are not just building a business that serves you today, not only today, you are also building a business that serves you in the future. Okay? The hybrid model is repeatable. It adapts as your business grows, as your team grows, which give you more time to focus on the things that matter the most in life and in your business. And guys, I forgot to mention one thing, okay? If you guys want this Google Doc, let me know in the comment. Just type the word hybrid and I will send it your way, okay?